How are you doing today, everybody? I am posting things on my Facebook, just kind of showing people processes that can be taken to help block frequencies for electronic devices. I know a lot of TIs and even electrical experts have posted stuff like this before. But I'm gonna post it just because, you know, somebody else might not have seen the other videos that people have out there. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to show you a little device that I got. It's called a Harmonizer. It virtually what it does is it has a grounding property, and then somehow it helps turn like your house's wiring system into a Faraday cage. I mean, not a completely foolproof Faraday cage, but it's supposed to block a lot of ELF frequencies. And then it has, like I said, some kind of organic material in it also. And you can see it plugged in underneath the plug. Like I said, that's called the Harmonizer. And it also it blocks radiation from you know, say power lines or cell phone radiation from low frequencies via radio or TV. So today what I'm doing is I'm going to show everybody just what materials a person would need to ground themselves. Now, if you're going through electronic harassment, if you ground yourself, just think of the lightning rod theory. When somebody has a lightning rod at the top of their house, and the lightning strikes the rod, the frequencies and the electricity go into the ground and disperse instead of, you know, setting your house on fire or electrocuting you. So, a lot of this stuff is just basic electronics, and, you know, I've been through this for 16 years, and it's funny because I knew a lot of this stuff. I didn't put it into practical theory for human physiology. And after I learned about human physiology, you know, electrolytes, how the brain fires, how there's frequencies in our bodies already and everything, it pretty much just came to me really quick. So, what I have here is a heavy-duty wall plug that I purchased, and I took it apart here. Here's the pieces, and you can see, of course, you don't want to electrocute yourself because that's just going to make things worse, obviously. So I took those out, so it is just the ground, okay? And you can put a piece of duct tape over this. I mean, there's no metal or anything there, or you can put some glue in those holes, or some caulking, just to be safe. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use a little Gorilla Tape, just put a piece over that, so all I've got is the ground plug. It's just a safety precaution. And then I've got alligator clips. I took an old extension cord here that was, and I took just one piece of wire off. It was, you know, two wires together because obviously for AC/DC you got to have a positive and negative and a ground. So I took just one wire off because you're not going to need two. We've got just some regular aluminum foil here. You know, you can buy the cheapest aluminum foil. It doesn't really matter. And then I have over here just a piece of cardboard that I'm going to cover in aluminum foil. I'm going to tape this together, then cover it in aluminum foil. I'm going to take the alligator clip, connect it to the wire, connect that to the plug, the ground plug. Obviously, just remember that, ground plug only. I don't want you people trying to kill yourself. It's very important. And then what you do, and I don't have a multimeter right now to show you the rest, but there are plenty of examples on YouTube where targeted individuals have actually taken multimeters and they test the ground, and then they put their bare feet on it, and they test it again, and they show you how the difference is, what the difference is, and the circuit. So I just thought that I would show you some basic accessories, and eventually I'll be able to get a multimeter too. It's just rough. People have totally taken my life away. They've illegally evicted us. I've got evidence for, and I think I mentioned it before, for a little over 30 lawsuits. I'm working 3 part-time jobs and taking care of my son 100% of the time and just barely scraping it. So I'm gonna eventually get one, and I'll show you, all the other things you can do, and I'll show you the differences and the current that's in the human body after it's grounded. From what I understand, sometimes it takes a while. I talked to one person on Facebook, and he said it took him 2 years, and I'm going to assume he was probably working, every day. So probably was grounding himself maybe an hour, 2 hours a day at most. So it can take a while to get these frequencies out, to not feel the grogginess and all the many other side effects that we get from them. And I've explained that in a lot of my other videos, all the side effects that I've had. So it's really simple, basic electrical knowledge. You can Google all this stuff and you can figure it all out on your own. There's heck, I have schematics for Tesla's death ray and all this stuff that you can get off the internet. It's all very simple electrical work. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. Once you have the knowledge that people have already figured out there, like from people like Tesla that have already figured it out, just research the knowledge. So we're gonna do this, and eventually down the road I will post another video, and I'll have a multimeter, and I'll be able to show you the differences. And I hope that some of you guys try this out there, and it works for you. So you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.